college basketball. We could not be more excited in the SEC. We're up and rugged once again. Fourth meeting.
A complementary style of basketball. They'll be methodical on the half-court set and make sure they get their defense set.
Abdul-Gawad, the spin and the finish, and the Jags on the scoreboard first.
And get things going in the beginning of the season. As you can see, a little bit sloppy with the play early on.
Brazil for three from the corner.
There's a big shot by Trevin Brazil.
Opening night of college basketball. Mike Jacobs couldn't get the bounce, and the rebound cleared by Nick Pringle, the transfer from South Carolina via Alabama. Wagner, left-handed delivery.
There's that end-to-end ability of DJ Wagner. Shifty coming down in transition, finishing with the left hand.
5-2 Razorbacks. The bowl, no. Brazil, yes. Grabbed it right off the rim. Wagner from downtown.
Good find to DJ, a touted freshman who's been tremendous in the two exhibition games. And there you see right there, another freshman is Acuff Jr. finishing.
Now the one word that we heard to describe Thomas and Acuff, smooth and confident, and right on cue, Malik Thomas, his first bucket.
And a beautiful execution on that baseline out-of-bounds play. Thomas doing a great job of utilizing the screen of Ewan and knocking it down.
Southern responds on the other end.
And as the opportunity slipped through their hands, but this team seems motivated. As you see, a beautiful move on the baseline there by Malik Ewan.
His first bucket as a Hog. Oshodi off the mark. Acuff in transition, was in the air for about 5.5 seconds.
You see the concentration of Darius Acuff Jr.
Jones has his pocket picked by Thomas. 1-on-2 the other way. Little Euro. Ambori for three. And the quick trigger will cut the lead down.
The defensive stops that you want to see for Southern and makes them take it out on the sideline and earn it.
Richmond in the air, lays it in. Beautiful move. Moment for really both Cal and Malik. Corner three, in and out. Brazil nearly jammed at home. Thomas is short. Brazil again. How about the ups? And a chance for three.
My goodness. The second from Lamar. There's a lot of ability as a rim finishing big. Will be huge for the Jaguars.
Under 8 to play in the half. Acuff Jr. falling away. Silky smooth.
Well, Arkansas starting to find their offensive rhythm as you're trying to cut into this lead moving into the half.
Corner three, the foul, and a chance for four. Well, that's one way to get back in it right away this evening, including for the defending national champion Florida Gators. Thomas on a string.
I'm telling you, listen, that was good defense, just better O. And that shows the ability of this young freshman. Southern did a tremendous job of being in the gaps and communicating, but the turnaround, Jay, and the extension by Malik Thomas, fantastic.
The answer on the other end.
Do make a change of such, a hairstyle change, a number change. It's an offering of saying that this is going to be a new me as Fazil Oshodi knocks
this at Ole Miss at 9. All headed your way on SEC Network next Tuesday night. Richard, you and I will be in Gainesville as Nick Pringle climbs the ladder for the alley-oop.
I'm going to be out there. Soccer, flag football, baseball. I'm on the sideline.
Brazil back iron, poked out by Pringle. Thomas claims it. Skip pass. Acuff.
Big part of what the team is trying to do. So you see these young players here at Arkansas stepping into that role and doing it well early on.
Thomas wants it, takes it, elbow. You kind of felt that's how that was going to shake out.
Well, when he gets, it's a score shot. A lot with the game is way to play now. You want layups and you want open threes from the team play. As you see Acuff with another and one.
Chance for three.
Use the creativity that you naturally have and you can get out in transition.
Look out, here's Thomas. And poked away. That was guard-to-guard lob, 5-star to 5-star. Southern broke it up at the last minute. Thomas again to Acuff Jr. That's a three.
There's the example of what I'm saying have in transition. That builds confidence. Acuff able to take advantage.
How about the block? Outside to Hardy. And the response, it's all net. A big shot there. Hesitation. Able to get the rejection. Thomas. And again, another triple. How about a first half for Darius Acuff Jr.? 20 points on the board. And the crowd on its feet. Final possession of the half. Ambery, no. "20 minutes in, 20 points for the five-star freshman, Darius Acuff Jr.
Acuff has shown his ability in the
with an early touch. Let's see if he looks to try to distribute it a little bit more. Brazil got a chance for a three-point play.
There you get a peek of that athleticism and extend corner, drop the coverage on the pick and roll, not too good for Arkansas on that last possession. Jacob makes him pay.
Thomas open for a split second. He'll make him pay. He's got. Did you make out a list of goals? Like your individual goals. Thomas again, same spot, same result, and something to say about it afterwards. But as a player at Alabama, was that something you did?
Definition by Arkansas of understanding the defense.
Thomas 10 points in the first half, 6 already in the first 3 minutes of the second. Look out! Obviously. But Luke Laukson, who head coach at FSU, Brazil nearly brought down the house. Well, it's the third time he's been in attack mode right near the rim and came up just empty. The look in his eye, Richard.
And that's the type of attitude you have to have if you're Trevor Brazil, and the lane will open up.
McGee for three, not this time. Thomas on the move. Malik Thomas. Brazil lays it in. Of Acuff Jr. and the comparables. A couple of big steps for Richmond, who connects inside. And he said in terms of the competitive nature, Acuff Jr., Russell Westbrook-ish, with that kind of fiery personality and perhaps more under control than what we've seen at times. But that gives you an idea of how fearless he is and how competitive he is. Thomas.
Definitely a competitor.
Jacobs for three. Sealy, little contact, no whistle. Isaiah Sealy on the move, and the finish with a finger roll right at the rack.
Really good poise right there.
By 10 in the first 20 minutes. But you look a little deeper in the stat sheet. Not a lot of turnovers. There's an alley-oop to Nick Pringle. The assists are the carom and still dunk it and still have plenty of hang time to execute the play.
Now you see what I'm saying. Trevor Brazil,
according to Joe Lindsay. A lot of knee involved in that play. Brazil kept it high, the big man finished.
Good fundamentals, caught that offensive rebound high, kept it high, pogoed backed up and laid it in with a soft finish.
That's as excited as you've gotten tonight. You love the big man moves.
Because that's the putback the way I would have done it. Now, I definitely would have dunked me a few of them, but you definitely got to show the fundamentals.
First bucket of the second half for the freshman, Acuff Jr. Lead back to 30. Hill rejected, high in the air. Brazil tracks it down again, lays it up. That'll tie his career high. Now with 23.
Even though the scores seem to be out of reach, I want to see even a guy like Malik Ewing, who has had a terrific career.
Champions in the regular season a year ago was Southern. A lot of key players back on the roster this season. There's a lob and another finish. Say hello to Nick Pringle.
Teams, and that's what makes it fun to watch.
Sealy. Ewan tracks it down. Fresh 20. There's free food after the two missed free throws by Southern. And Malik Thomas looks back at the student section. The only shots not falling tonight coming from DJ Wagner. He's had plenty of help. Seeley. Pringle. Ultra crispy.
There you go. Hill. Freshman of the year of the Division II Henderson State.
Thomas not done yet, looking for another dime. And he'll get it. Wagner from distance. Well, that's got to feel good.
Roster in the schedule that they will have in the non-conference with some tough opponents on the road.
Isaiah Seeley, the Euro, and the finish. He got it to go. Contested. And Hogs nearly wire to wire tonight. 107-77. Seeley. Why not? And 109-77, our final score from Fayetteville. The Hogs, as advertised, 14th in the country, and awfully impressive.
Very impressive from the opening tip. The Arkansas